Hi, welcome back. And just in case you've not been here before, my name is Stephen. I'm the man with a hat. And I usually like to share with all my subscribers and my viewers my hobbies. Now, my hobbies include mudlarking, which I can do just down the road in the river. Sometimes I go to London as well on the stinky old Thames. But also, more importantly to me, it's metal detecting, where I turn all sorts of things that I find into things that you can wear. But today, this video is quite special to me. You'll see my studio behind me's got screens and all sorts of things up. That's because my granddaughter is over here to stay with us for a couple of days. And she likes to sleep in my studio, so I like to screen things off. Now, today is quite a special day for me and my granddaughter, and she hopes that you will appreciate it too. Because she said to me, "GrumpyPa," yeah, that's what she calls me. "GrumpyPa, can we make a video on how we make the mince pies?" So she took control of the scene, the shots, the angles, what happens next, with a bit of help from me. And she's only 8 years old, but she's now so good at it, she wanted to take over control of everything that happened, including the filming, the rolling of the pastry and the mincemeat and the baking and everything else. And she really hopes that you are loving. Sorry for the noise, she's downstairs so excited eating the mince pies. She hopes that you appreciate this recipe, because eventually, when I'm no longer here, she will be taking over the entire process, and she's already at 8 years old, incredibly good. What do you think? And if you do like the video, she says, would you please tell other people so they can have some lovely mince pies for Christmas as well? So here's our marzipan mince pie recipe.
It's getting thinner and thinner.
Yeah, it's getting thinner. What about turning it now a quarter?
What?
I'll just put that over here. Remember I showed you how to turn it a quarter? Just lift it up at one edge with 2 hands.
Yeah.
And then turn it around a quarter. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Bring it back, bring it towards you on the board. That's right. And then you need to roll it again, the other way.
Oh God. No, I need to
You need to move it over a bit, don't you? That's it. Very good, yep. It's nearly there.
Okay, I need to bring this.
I'm going to put that down and turn it a quarter again. Bit more. Put it in the middle of the board.
Is that alright?
Yeah, it's too close to that back edge. Look.
Yeah.
Just drag it towards you a bit. Okay. And roll it again. Doing a nice job. Do you reckon it's nearly ready to cut yet?
Probably. It's quite thin, look.
It is on that edge. Is it the same all the way around? Have any thick edges that need rolling out a bit? Not too thin.
Nope, not too thin. About as thin as them. So I just.
Well done. Very well done. Yes, good. Right, let's get the cutters out, shall we?
Yeah.
Okay. Right, so you've cut 4. We need 8 more.
4 more. Right.
4 more. Yeah, off you go.
Should I put it here?
While you're cutting, as long as you get the maximum you can without wasting any pastry. That looks good.
Make sure I don't go off.
Yeah.
That's perfect. Oh.
That's right. So we need 7 more.
7 more. I'll put my next one. Actually, that should probably do there.
Yeah. Brilliant.
Now about there.
Yeah, you can use some of this space now as well if you like.
Yeah. Well, now once I do that one, I'll use some
All
of
right.
this space.
Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah, doing really good. They're like biscuits, aren't they?
Yeah, they look like biscuits, except they're going to be pies.
Yeah.
Mini pies.
You make biscuits the same way. With a cutter, the same thickness. You roll it out the same. Now let me just see if you made a little mistake there, because look, you can't quite get that one in now. But if you'd have moved that one over there, like that, you'd have got another one in. So you made a little bit of a mistake there. But you won't do it again now, will you? Because you know.
Yeah. It depends, we could fill that hole. Well, we can roll it back out again, can't we?
Yeah, just get as close as you can in there. It's always best to try and get as many pies as you can from one rolling.
There we could go.
Yeah, that's right.
Just make sure it's not going to yeah.
Good.
Is that too much? I don't want to use too much. I'm scared.
Yeah, you be the judge of how much.
I think that should do.
Yeah,
I think that.
looks all right. See, if we haven't got quite enough in, we can come back and put some more in. Right, so you do all the rest like that, okay? Could be here a while.
Yes, we could. I don't know. I'm scared if I put too much in.
Nothing to be scared of. You can always take it out.
Yeah, you can.
You can't do any harm. Push that a bit flatter. Because we're going to put marzipan on the top and then the lid on top of that. Right, that's the marzipan. Do you want to roll those now?
Yeah, sure.
So roll it until it starts to stretch one way.
Yeah.
You don't press it too hard on the edge. That's it. Keep it the same thickness all the way through. And then turn it a quarter turn.
You tell me when.
You can do it now.
Okay.
I'll show you again that a quarter turn is that. A half turn is that. And a full turn is that.
Is where it goes back to.
That's right.
No.
So you do a quarter turn and then do it again. That's good. And now do a quarter turn and turn it over. That's it. Yeah. And the edge towards you, is that still thick? Yeah. Now these don't need to be too thick because they're going to be underneath the lid. Okay, don't forget the edge towards you, that's still thick. You're thinning out the edge of the other end from you over there. So yeah.
Should I spin it
Do a
around?
half turn because you got too much pressure on the edge away from you. So do a half turn.
Is this a half turn?
That's a quarter turn. And that's a half turn. That's it. Now you've now moved your roller from there to there. So keep your roller where it was. That's right, you got it.
I know it's dripping.
Marzipan's. One for every tart. And how many tarts are in that tray?
11. So 11.
There's not. Have a count. Do it the other way round. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. So what's 3 fours?
3.
It's not 11.
9.
No, that's 3 threes.
Oh.
What's 3 fours? 12. So how many do we need?
12.
12. So make sure, like you've been cutting your pastry, you get the most you can from that marzipan with space and cut out 12. And as you cut them out, put them on in the middle of the tart, pie, whatever they are,
Yeah, they're like tart pies.
tart pies. Your hair's in the marzipan and pastry.
Okay.
Good, put it on. Just give it a little press.
That's alright.
That's perfect. So now you can do the other 11. Now we need 11. And then we'll come back after that.
We're going to have to roll it out again.
Right, so we've got 11 marzipan lids, which is what you said at the beginning, isn't it? 11.
Yeah.
And we need 12, and they've got no more space.
No.
So what are you going to do?
Going to put it all back together and roll it out.
Yeah, we don't need to roll it all. We can just roll as much as we need. Or, because they're not going to be seen, they are underneath the lid, we can just cut random bits and put on. As long as there's marzipan in it, it doesn't matter, does it?
Okay. Well.
Because no one's going to see it, are they?
I guess not.
But as long as it's got marzipan in,
That's all that matters.
yeah. No, I think that's alright, don't you? Shall we roll the rest of the pastry now for the
Yeah.
lids? What are you going to do with that? Are you going to eat it?
Yeah. I'm going to go get some water, Grandma.
Yeah, she'll like that.
This, we're using this.
Yeah, now then, Rosie. Now that you've rolled it flat,
12.
you need 12 to fit as tops on there, because these aren't tops.
Yeah, those are just the marks.
They're the marzipan to make them mincemeat and marzipan Christmas pies.
Oh, and Santa says they're the best mince pies.
And Santa says they're the best mince pies. I've been making these for a long time, and now you are showing the whole world how to make them, which is brilliant.
Okay.
Right, so now you've rolled that short crust pastry,
Yeah.
which we made earlier. We didn't film that bit,
And you
did we?
don't want to use that bit, do you?
No. Well, you can do if you want to. What
Make it frilly at the edges.
do you want to do that then?
We could do that.
All right.
I think this is our first time doing that.
Okay.
We'll do it.
No, hang on. We need to make sure that we've got enough pastry for 12 tops.
Yes.
How do we make sure?
So what we do is we
Make sure you get right up the edges.
make little markings. Do you think that's...
Yeah, that looks all right, doesn't it? Okay, so you've got
So you make your markings.
3. Yep.
It doesn't matter if there's like a little bit like that.
That doesn't matter.
As long as you got... Oh my god, now I need to blow my nose again. Hang on. Only 2 seconds.
Ugh. At least you know your hygiene standards, don't you?
Huh?
Yeah.
No, I have to wash my hands because I can't touch my mince pies.
That's right. We'll come back when you've washed and dried your hands. Okay, so we're carrying on.
I've finished blowing my nose now.
Yeah, so we're marking out 12 to make sure we've got enough.
Yeah.
Go on then, carry on.
So you don't want to get that bit because...
Well, come back to that bit at the end. Go the other way round instead.
I don't think I put... Did I really put that up enough here enough, do you think?
You decide. This is your...
But I could put it up a bit higher.
Leave it for the moment. We'll do that if you've run out of space.
Wait.
Don't get your hair in the pastry.
Oh my god. This is what happens when you got long hair.
Mm-hmm.
So hard to keep it. Oh. Squeeze that down a bit. Don't want that there.
You have to go a bit quicker than that, because if you were doing this to make money when you're older, you'll have to do it really quick to make a profit. How are you counting? 9, 12. So you've got loads of pastry for the tops,
12.
which means we can use the pastry again for the next lot of 12. Yep. So if you cut those out first, I'll put them on for you.
Yeah.
And then when I'm putting them on, you can cut out the next 12 and put them to one side.
Okay, so then you open that bit so you can pick it up.
Oh, yeah,
Give
okay.
it to you and you put it on the top.
Put it on the top.
And then same thing again. Wiggle it and give it to you.
Good. Do you know, there could be lots of people copying your recipe for mince pies.
Could be.
Could be. They're looking good. Now you're old enough to use a knife, and you've shown you can do a knife properly.
Yes.
Don't put your hair in the pastry.
Yes.
Take that knife, put 2 fingers on each pie, like that, a bit closer, and carefully just put a little hole in the pastry all the way through to the mincemeat. Not all the way through to the bottom, but just to the mincemeat. And that's just to let the steam out. That's it, that's all you need. And you only put your fingers on, so when you lift your knife out, it doesn't pull the lid off. Alright, now do it with all the other ones so the steam can get out when they're cooking.
It's quite easy.
Yeah.
To do. It's not too hard. No, I don't think that hole's big enough, is it?
Okay.
That's better.
Yeah. Now you've done that, this bit's hot, so I'm going to do this bit.
Yeah, I won't be allowed to do this bit. That's
And all
why
the
I'm
heat comes
recording
out
you.
anyway. Right.
Yep.
Put those in for 20 minutes and then we'll check
20
them.
minutes?
It doesn't mean they're done, that means we'll check them. And they're on at 170.
170.
Okay. Right, shall we look at them?
Yeah, let's have a look.
Okay. These are your mince pies. Now you've done them every year for, well, because you're only 8, about 3 years, but you've done them all this year by yourself.
Yep. Except you did a bit. You did a little.
I just
bit
made
of
the
it.
pastry,
Yeah, you just made the pastry.
but you know how to, which is really good. Look at those.
Wow.
What I'll do, because I've got to do the others now, got another 12 to do, and we'll come back and let everybody have a look
Yep.
at them all when they're a bit cooler.
Guess which ones I made? I really love marzipan mince pies, though.
In your cake hole.
Bye.
Well, thank you for watching the video up until the end. I'm so glad you did. She'll be thrilled that you've watched all of it. And she's so proud. She's taken half of those mince pies home to her mum and dad. Well, that's it on this side of Christmas, unless I do eventually get this ring I've promised you completely finished. That is a hammered coin in some silver scrap melted down into a signet ring. I've nearly finished, and I would like to bring that to you as soon as I can. So, unless I see you on this side, Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and I'll catch you later. And thanks for watching.
Stephen digs stuff up and pimps it up so you guys can wear it.